most electrifying man in fitness entertainment. Charged up. No pun intended.
No pun intended.
One of the greatest tag teams in Cleveland right here. We got Philly, Weeden. So I'm excited. Thank you for having me on the pod, man. Thank you for being on my pod. Basically, it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So basically, what I wanted to talk about was just vibe it out, just kind of like communicate about like fitness and like your business and all that stuff. So like, how did the Volt become like so big? Because like when I moved back to Cleveland from California and I started doing business in Cleveland, stuff like that, your business was like one of the people I was like, dang, like what is the Volt? Because everybody comes here, bro. Yeah, like everybody. So like talk to me about that.
The Volt came into existence because my brother and I were naturally gifted downstairs.
Okay.
Right? And when he said that he was leaving, I didn't really want naturally gifted because, it just wasn't my idea of how it, because I'm from the gym world.
Okay.
Corporate gym.
Right.
I started in Dallas.
Right.
So I'm not from the boot camp world. So when we started it, I was unfamiliar with it. So I didn't know how to go about with boot camps.
Right.
So
so that's basically your model is like boot camp fitness.
Right.
Because like you're basically having like tons of people doing similar movements and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is that where you get most of your business from? Is the boot camp stuff? Because you do personal training.
As far as the gym?
Yeah.
As far as the gym, yes. The gym pretty much ran by the classes.
Right.
But the business is ran by trainers. We have 19 trainers. So the business is ran by the trainers, but the gym is ran by classes.
Okay, word.
Yeah, so it's separate.
So like so I know you do like events and stuff, and you do like collaborations with like people in Atlanta. Like how is it a lot easier than you thought it would be, like doing collaborations with these people? Or do you like basically hit them up on Instagram like, hey, like we should do something?
Man, honestly, I didn't pay no attention because it wasn't my goal. My goal wasn't to travel. My goal was just pretty much to stay here on this corner and cater to my people. And it wasn't until when a guy named Nehemiah inboxed me from Atlanta, was like, hey, I'm coming up there to take a class. I was like, okay. Then when he came up here and took the class, after he took the class, he said, bro, Atlanta needs to see this. And I was like, nah, I'm cool. I'm cool. He's like, no, I'm serious. Like, the world needs to see this class. And I was like, man, nah. So then he had left and he made some videos talking about the class, and then one thing led to another, and that was it.
What's the difference between like Charg'd Up and like most boot camps?
Charg'd Up is pretty much ran off of just pure energy.
So because you just be like, bro, you guys be like turned up, like he's got the boots on, like he has to have the boots on. I'm like,
it's energy, man.
And it's like, all right, let's go.
Yeah, it's pure energy, and it's just it's throughout the whole class. It's not a point where you feeling like, okay, why am I taking this? Why am I doing this? But from the minute it starts, it's just going.
Right. I think that's what it shows you, like really your personality and like your energy you can build a business off.
Yes, absolutely.
Because like you and your brother are the same. Like there might not necessarily be anything super crazy special about what you guys do, but your personality, people are just gonna show up.
Yes.
And like, so I had this like OG that used to tell me, he's like, there's a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like there's always a vibe. Like when somebody comes in the room, he's like, you want to be the guy that people are like, hey man, so and there's a vibe if it's the opposite, you know, like, oh man, so
Absolutely.
So but that's totally rad. So like what is like what's up next for the collaboration? Are you doing anything like
Yes, well I just joined the Ebony Fit weekend tour.
Right.
And they're going to DMV, Miami, Houston, Dallas, Atlanta.
Dang, bro.
And I'm missing a city. But yeah,
okay.
I joined them.
So like with like those collaborations and stuff like that, do you guys like which one is your favorite to collaborate with? Like do you have a sidekick like with the collaborations, or are you pretty much like whatever?
No, yeah, I'm pretty much like whatever.
It's like there's nobody like particularly like, dude, I'm going with this guy.
No. I mean, because my thing now is just exposure.
Right.
I may not be new to people here, but I'm new to people out there.
Right.
So I know how to work something from the ground up.
Right.
And that's where I'm at.
It's crazy because like whenever you like with business and stuff, like whenever you taste a little bit of success and you're like, it can work. Yeah. You kind of gives you that confidence to be like, I can make this work.
Yeah.
You know, but with your business, which I really respect, and I'm like I kind of like pick your brain, is like how you're able to grow it, because anybody can themselves be successful, I feel like, in their own self, their own service, whatever. But once you start building a system and a team, then like the difficulty goes up, the risk goes up. You know, like you have to be assertive. Like, is there times where you've had to kind of like be cutthroat and be like, listen, this is my business, like this is how I'm gonna do things?
No, I haven't. Because I think the picking in the beginning is very important. The vetting, how you vet people, is very important, because I know it's just like being a trainer, right? You have to vet your potential client, because you can't work with everybody, and I have to know that from the door, you know. And if I can't, then I won't. You know, I just have to keep, because like you said, it's a recipe for success. It's a recipe to win, and you have to stick to that, because if you try to deviate off of that and think that you can change somebody or help somebody just because they feel like you can
100%.
then you can't do it.
It's like that mentality is like, I feel like you're trying to like save them. It's
Yeah.
like, no, like either you have it or you don't, especially in business. And you can really, off rip, you can tell if somebody's like motivated, self-motivated, hey, I'm gonna do this. And I feel like a lot of people on your team, you got like a lot of special people.
I do, man.
Like that are like really like, they could have their own business on their own if they wanted to. You know,
they can.
So
And I mean, because I remember I got a Kenny Crumpton asked me the same thing. He said, "Now,
Ken?
he's like, you can do this yourself, but you chose to have other people do it." And I was like, because I want to be surrounded by people who are winning. I want to be surrounded by people who want success, who are successful, because I mean, at the end of the day, yes, we all can do our own thing, but imagine having a network where everybody's doing their own thing. And that's what I wanted to be around. That's what I want to surround myself.
Oh, 100%. And there's so much more success in like being able to like collaborate and being able to put on other people. And it's like one of the, so I do vlogs now, and like one of my mentors or whatever, she's like, she always would willing to put somebody on if they put up like 47%, 50%. Because some people aren't there yet. And they just need that little bit of extra. And it's like when you have people that, hey, I'm gonna put up 60%. I just need you to help me out a little bit.
See, with America, man, like it's the most valuable thing is not being shared, which is information. It's just show me, teach me, because I want to do it, but people are shunning me away. People are telling me, nah, learn it yourself, do it yourself, because I did it myself. No, if everybody shared the information, then this world would be so much successful.
You gotta have like, you can tell the mature like business owners is like they share that knowledge and understanding, and they like really invest in people, because they're like, hey, like I'm not gonna live forever, and I want it to be successful. And then you see the small people that are like, listen, like you're trying to take my business, you're trying to do this. It's like I wanna, if I can't work with somebody and we can't like help each other in a symbiotic way, like I'm not a parasite. Like I'm not trying to suck the life out. That's no fun for me.
Like I said, I want everybody around me to be successful. I don't want to be the only successful. You know, because I don't want to feel like people are looking at me like, oh, he got that, he this, he that, he that. No, we all got this. We all do this. We all can have this. So it's like, if I share the information of what I learned so far, I don't care if you get bigger than me. I don't care about that. I don't care if you go on and be more successful than you ever imagined. That's great. You know, I'm not in competition with nobody. I'm not looking at nobody and seeing what they got and what they, you know, how they got there. But I just want us all, man, to just be accountable.
I think we're finally, after so many years, like Cleveland's finally coming around where they're like, where they're really realizing, hey, like if we work together, like we can really make an amazing city. Because I was just down in Atlanta, and I was like, dude, Atlanta's like if Cleveland had their shit together. Like, there's a Euclid Avenue in Atlanta. You drive around, you're like, I feel like I'm in Shaker Heights or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or like, I'm in like Pepper Pike. And it's like, those people like really, they get it. And it's like, if we get to that point, Cleveland would be like amazing.
I mean, they have financial groups down there. They all have people where they link up and just educate each other and help each other. And it's like,
that's not, it's like, it's very seldom here. At least you don't know about it unless you're in it. So, but the one thing when I, you know, my wife's a black-owned business and stuff like that, and it's like, I noticed that like the black culture is very small business oriented, and I think it's like critical that you like help and put those people on. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because where I come from, it's like, I didn't know anybody who owned a small business, and I like doing all this stuff, it's like, everybody has a small business, everybody's got like a side hustle or something. And it's like, I don't have enough money to invest in everybody's business. But like, just being able to like get that information and be like, hey, listen, so-and-so's a great person, so-and-so's a great person. Is really, really
and that's enough in itself. You know, because you're paying it forward by telling people go support this person, go support this person. We help, I'll be the link. Go help that person.
And it's up to them, man, to create, do the best business.
Absolutely.
So somebody told me that you were in a dance group. Through the grapevine, was it like the 71st?
71 North.
What did you guys do?
We did.
This is a serious question.
Yeah, we did the booty bounce, the line dance booty bounce, Cleveland shuffle.
Did you guys invent it?
Yeah.
So you're basically the inventor of the Cleveland shuffle.
Yeah.
This is crazy, man.
I was 22, 23.
Like, how do you go about getting into a dance group? Do you just sign up?
No, my brother and I, we were going to clubs religiously every weekend during that time, and we were just dancing in the club. And then the guy Big Moochie came up to us. He said, "Hey man, I want to put you on the group."
Right.
We like the group, you know. He like, "Yeah, 71 North." And at that time, we knew what it was because he had just dropped Booty Bounce.
Okay.
And Booty Bounce was, you know, let me see that booty.
Right.
Like that was going. So we was like, my brother and I was like, yeah, let's do it. And then, you know, we got in the group and we started traveling. Then we did Cleveland Shuffle. And, you know.
So he was already famous before he came. Before the boat, he was making booties bounce everywhere. So wait, which one of you guys played for the Ravens?
Me.
So did you actually play for did you get it in the game? Heck yeah, dude. Wait, who was on the team at the time?
At the Ravens was Ed Reed.
Was it like 2008?
6.
2006? Oh dang. So was Terrell Suggs on the team yet?
Yes. And then Bill Bellick was the coach.
Dude, that went dope. Was Ray Lewis like a...
He talked to me one time. He said one thing. He said,
"Don't kill me."
No, right. He said, whether you make it or not, the world needs your story.
Word, dude.
Yeah, and that's all he said.
I just need Ray Lewis to talk to me about it. I'd be like making a sandwich. He's like, "Hey man, I need you to get up today." Like, okay, Ray. Thanks, Ray. Don't kill me.
Right. Don't kill me.
So do you want to share anything like any promotional things that's going on right now?
Shoot, I got a lot of stuff going on now. I mean, we got the tour that's about to happen. It starts in February. Just pretty much, man, if you want to keep up with me, just be on my page. Because I drop stuff.
I know, you be on the lives and everything.
Yeah.
You'd be like eating some food and you'd just be like talking about it. Like, this guy's the best of alive. So anyway, if you've gotten this far in the pod, this is Philly Weeden.
Yes.
The most electrifying man in Cleveland entertainment. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.